great night out. Granny loves the boxing. She's got a mean left hook. Floored Mrs. Leakey. Sent her old teeth flying into the front row. Blood everywhere. The crowd went mad. Shh. Anyway, hey, you were in bed this morning, you lazy gobsheen. Did you not get up yet?
Well, I've been up all day. This is the problem.
Oh, Jesus. Have you been at that Viagra again? I told you, that's special agricultural stuff for bulls only. Oh, is there, nothing you could rub into that, take it down a foot or two?
No, I've tried rubbing. It only makes it worse.
Well, you missed great crack at the boxing.
Well, I was too, embarrassed to go.
Listen, there's a lot more embarrassing things than a permanent pocket rocket.
Oh, like what?
Well, like what happened to Shane Sist from Squitter's Bridge. A girl pulled into Sist's service station in a seriously expensive sports car. She was only gorgeous.
Oh, come here. Did she look anything like, you-know-who?
Yep. She was the spit of Mary Black.
Oh, stop, will you? This thing will never go down.
Melandra Potter Pube was her name, and she was way out of Shane's league. But as he was filling her tank, she gave him the glad eye. They got to talking, and within the month, they were dating.
Come here, was he her bit of rough, was he?
No, they actually did like each other. And even though she was an uptown, up-tempo woman, and he was a downtown, downbeat guy, love overcame the barriers of class. Everything was going grand until one day she arrived at the garage and invited Shane to a big family get-together that weekend. I want Mama and Papa's approval for our forthcoming engagement. She announced. He couldn't believe his ears. She had just proposed to him. Something he would have been too afraid to ever ask someone of her class.
So, did he go to the do?
Oh, yeah. A limo picked him up at his house and drove him to Pube Manor. He was a bag of nerves as he entered the mansion. It was a fierce, swanky affair.
Oh, yeah. Did they have those crackers with the little balls of shite on top of them?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
And Melandra introduced Shane to all her society friends. After a couple of glasses of champers, he began to ease up a bit. But there was still the big announcement. His stomach was in knots as they sat down to dinner. After the main course, Melandra stood up and winked at Shane. Mama and Papa, family and friends, I have an announcement to make. Shane and I would so dearly love your approval, so we may get married. Oh, there were lots of oohs and ahs, and all eyes were fixed on Papa Potter Pube. He stood up. Well, Melandra, although we've only met him for the first time this evening, Shane seems like a decent enough gentleman. But I feel 6 months is such a short time. Why don't we all get to know each other a little bit better before I give my consent? In the meantime, here's to Melandra and Shane. At that instant, Shane felt relief and an overwhelming urge to go to the bathroom.
Ah, yeah. It was all the nerves.
He was in a right sweat by the time he got to the toilet. He locked the door behind him and had a horrendous evacuation.
Oh, Jesus. Had you stored away a week of goods?
Yeah, he tidied himself up and flushed the toilet. The handle spun weakly, and the toilet remained fully loaded. After a couple more attempted flushes, he started to panic.
Oh, no.
He got the loo brush at it, but to no avail.
Feck it,
He thought to himself.
I'm the only one who's left the table. If I leave it, they'll know it was me. Jesus, what did he do?
He had to get rid of it. He did the only thing he could. He flung the pagan pile out of the window. He washed his hands, straightened his tie, and made his way back to the dining room for coffee. But instead of the usual after-dinner chit-chat, he was met with a deathly silence and cold stares. He turned to Melandra and shrugged as if to ask, "What's wrong?" Melandra turned her eyes away and pointed up. Shane's eyes followed her finger up to the glass conservatory ceiling, where he was reunited with the sight of his own bowel movement streaking down the glass roof.
Like a brown Halley's Comet.
He's back working the pumps now. Melandra married some Dublin ponce. His chance of marrying money has gone out the window.
Window.
Out the window.
Come here, you should put the whole thing behind him.
He needs to wipe it from his mind.
Oh, my eye.
Careful now with that.
Oh, gentle. Oh, Jesus. Pox, get away from that. Oh.